The first conversation. Um, in the UN Charter, as individual or state, do you have absolute right or restricted ones? Scene 1. Youth from commoners and the global order heads of state. The, uh, the rights, absolute or restricted, means, for example, say to Pepe, you can play here, but if you go out, I will punish you. So he is not free. You give him freedom to play, but you're restricted by not going out. Yes. As we mentioned before, the international law have natural human rights, which is extension to Allah right in the canon law. Before, which applied before. Okay. Now, number 1, youth from commoner will ask, how are you? Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Who are you? As we mentioned before, we are an international organization who is responsible to apply international law, to maintain international security and peace according to our vision, means palace owners. Okay. We founded after the Second World War. We have legislative, judicial, and executive power. We have charter, which is a criteria and norms to connect all the state together by obligation them under the international law. And number 1 asked, do my right in your charter absolute? Question mark. They answer, oh no, brother, no, it's restricted by our criteria, but you can drink alcohol, you can do whatever you want. Youth asked, could I drink when I drive the car? No, we ticket you. Okay. Youth asked, could I drink when I walk? No, we fire you. Okay. Youth asked, could I have sexual relationships, man to man, woman to animal? Yes, we reward you. Okay. Youth asked, could I have sexual abuse against child or sadistic against woman? No, we punish you. Okay. Youth asked, could I get woman as adultery in Gaza? Now, no, we bomb you. But I have freedom, youth said. They answered, no, you can drink just in the country which we allow you to drink there. You said, but child have highest priority. They answered, in the country which governed by us. You said, and other kids. They answered, must die. He said, doesn't they deserve to live? No, they doesn't. They answered. Youth asked, do you have this in your charter? Do you have in your charter that my right is restricted by you? They answer, yes, of course, but you haven't paid your attention. Youth asked, could you bring it? Sure. Now, in the exercise of his rights and freedom, everyone shall be subjected only to such limitation as are determined by law. So there are no divine law. It's just rights which is restricted by their law and interest. This subject 29 Human Rights Charter. This right and freedom may in no case be exercised contrary to the purpose and principle of the United Nations (UN). So there is no absolute right. As we mentioned before. Youth said, maybe you have right. Sometimes we don't understand what we read. Okay. Now youth asked, okay, could I change my religion and become Buddhist? They answered, of course you could. Everyone had the right to freedom and thought and religion. This right includes freedom to change his religion or belief, and freedom either alone or in community with others, and in public or private, to manifest his religion or belief in teaching, practice, worship, and so on. Subject 18 Human Rights Charter. Okay. So as a state, for example, if Buddhist rules say we have to gather 4 countries in one union, concentrate with me, which called Buddhist state. Could I do it? Could I perform it as you do before in European Union? I mean, could I gather Indian, Pakistan, Tajikistan, Pakistan, Jinkistan in one union? They said, try and you will see what will happen to you. As individual, you can do whatever you want. You can kill yourself if you want, but don't touch us. As a state, we will govern all the states. Youth asked, have you evidence that you will plow us if we do so? Yes, take it. In the events of a conflict between the obligation of the member of the United Nations under the present charter and their obligation under any other international agreement, their obligation under the present charter shall prevail. So there is no charter can come over, concentrate here, over the UN Charter, even the Divine Charter, subject 103 UN Charter. Explain. No Buddhist rules or other rules allow you to break fragmentation countries. Break division countries which you obligated under in this charter. By other words, fragmentation, I said flag, but it's fragmentation. Fragmentation's countries is fundamental of UN Charter, which you accepted. But Buddhist rules say you have to gather 4 or 5 countries, so you have to reject Buddhist rule because you obligate under UN Charter. Yes.